These are the top pros and cons of living in Wilmington, North Carolina. Having called Wilmington home for years, I've got the inside scoop on everything from the sunny beaches to the buzz of the local cultural scene. I'm here to guide you through both the sunny days and the stormy challenges. Plus, I have a few insights on the lifestyle and community you won't find anywhere else. I'm Brad Moody, local real estate agent and host here in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I can't wait to discuss this area with you. Instead of a traditional pros and cons list, I'd like to just go topic by topic on things that I think are important in our area, and then break down the pros and cons of that topic. I think this makes more sense as everything has its good and its bad, and this will let you decide based on your perspective and where you're coming from, whether this particular topic is a pro or a con for you when looking at coming to this area. And the reason why everybody loves to come to this area is the beach. So let's touch on the pros and the cons of what it's like to have the beach right here in your own backyard. We have 3 in the area: Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach, and Curry Beach. All of them are a little bit different, and I'll talk about those in another video. However, the major piece here that we want to talk about is the pros and cons of having these beaches in such close proximity. So first of all, they are all beautiful, and it's great to have them during the summertime. There's a wide selection of water activities that you can do, not only on the ocean, but also in the intercoastal as well. This is one of the major reasons why people are even looking at moving to the area. So I'm assuming that you're going to find this as a pro. However, tourism is a massive economic mover here in the area because of our proximity to the beach. However, during the summer, you'll get a huge, massive influx of people in our area. The spike in tourism just makes it harder for you to go along through your daily activities. Parking can also become a challenge, especially around the beach areas if you don't live at one of the beaches and you live in town. For me, I love going to the beach in the fall. Usually around that October time frame, we still have some days that are in the 70s. The sand isn't super hot. It's just nice to sit out on the beach with a light breeze and just soak it all in. Which kind of brings us to our next topic of weather. So here in Wilmington, we have a very temperate climate. So our climate includes a very mild winter, a warm summer, and I would say very tolerable springs and falls. We have very mild winters and it rarely snows. And I'd say we have some warm summers, but we rarely get into the 100-degree range. However, with that temperate climate does come some climate risk. Of course, I'm talking about hurricanes and tropical storms. This is a natural occurrence in our area and one that we have to be ready for. Along with those storms, some people are not used to the humid summers. The humidity can easily get up into the 80s and 90s during the summertime, and if you're coming from the New England area or out in the Midwest and you're not used to these humidity levels, this could be a big transition for you. And these hot, humid days are great for insects. Some people just aren't used to the amount of pests that can come along with this type of climate. Here you're gonna run into a lot of ants, mosquitoes, and little gnats that we call no-see-ums because you don't see them. Cockroaches are also common pests that we deal with in the area. So another important topic to touch on is travel and accessibility. So it's really nice to have a regional airport here in the area that connects to major hubs. I really like the regional airport here that we have, ILM. It's a good connector hub that can get you anywhere in the world. We're also connected by several interstates and highways that'll take you anywhere you want to go in the country. That being said, intercity traffic can be very congested. Here we're seeing commute times really skyrocket throughout the area as more people are continuing to move through the area. Wilmington has a lot to offer. However, it's far from other cities. So even though we've got those interstates and airport to connect us, it does take a while to get to any other major metropolitan areas. Expect at least an hour and a half to a 2-hour ride to the next major metro area. Another key topic that I think makes every place unique is its cultural and entertainment scene. Wilmington has a very vibrant music scene. It also has a lot of art festivals, as well as a rich history, especially in historic downtown. I've done another video on the top events here in Wilmington. I'll put that in the badge up at the top, as well as in the description below. One of the cons of having a rich cultural and entertainment scene, again, is that tourism. Tourism is such a major part of our economy. Even during the off season, we're finding different ways of festivals, 5Ks, and other events to increase the likelihood of people coming and visiting during the off season. If you're enjoying yourself right now, do me a favor and hit that like button below. So life's not just all fun and games. We do need to consider some economic factors as well. Wilmington was recently ranked as one of the top entrepreneurial areas in the entire world. This is great for anybody who's looking to start up their own business or people who are looking to work from home. There's some really unique job sectors thanks to all of the tourism and the ocean being here. However, those unique job sectors can also hinder people who are not in those sectors as well. The tourism also creates a seasonal economy for some sectors, so that can be a very big hindrance as far as when you're going to be able to work in our area. And right now, as a whole, we're seeing inflation increase higher in our area than wages currently. Some of this is because of the massive population growth that we're still going through, which leads us into our next topic of infrastructure and development. Wilmington is a growing city, and the surrounding counties are growing rapidly as well. Brunswick County is the fastest growing county in all of North Carolina. This development has continued to see more people moving into the downtown area, as well as outlying areas like Porter Neck and Hampstead. Places that used to be remote, like Rocky Point, are now just a short drive away, thanks to the improvement in these infrastructure development. Although infrastructure is really having a problem keeping up with all the growth. Because of this, we're seeing a lot of parking issues, as well as a lot of transportation delays in certain areas of town. You're really going to want to take this into consideration whenever you're deciding to move here or visit. Another major reason why people look to move to this area is the lifestyle and community atmosphere. I'm not going to lie, living on the beach definitely has a much more laid-back environment, and every time I cross the bridge, I feel a lot of my troubles melt away. Thanks to the climate and just the natural beauty of this area, it always feels like a very serene and peaceful atmosphere. And you definitely have that small town strong community feel. With so many different local events, there's just so many opportunities to mix in with other locals and really build up that community feel. Now this is going to be very contradictory to the New York lifestyle. Nothing here is going to be fast paced. You're not going to get a million options for everything that you want. There's not going to be that same public transportation that you're used to. I personally have appreciated this lifestyle adjustment, especially since the pandemic. I really feel like my priorities have become more in line now. So are you leaning more towards the pros or the cons of Wilmington, North Carolina right now? Let me know in the comments below. There's so many more topics that we can cover in this video, including the cost of living, but I did that in this video right here. Not just the cost of living, but also other things like healthcare and education options in the area. Plus, you can always reach out to me. My contact is in the description below. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.